get attracted our culture, and that's why they just told all this soon and all. Hi sir, nice to
Right.
meet you again.
So I was saying that the purpose of you joining Clapingo was to learn how to speak good English in your everyday life. So how do you think, how would you implement that? Where do you need to speak in English?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but if I speak with my parents, speak with my siblings, they do not know this language, so they will feel that I'm very fluent, but they they don't know I'm making the lots of error. And even I just speak with my speaking with you, everyone thought that I'm very fluent, but they don't know I'm making a lots of error because they do not know this language. And when we actually want to improve, we actually need expert to speak. Like, so this language in, and that's the reason I'm learning from you. So that is how this works. Even my friends do not speak English. If I just speak with them, they do not caught my errors, my mistake. So they also give me compliment that you are very fluent, but that doesn't mean I know that.
So
Yeah.
are you not working anywhere at present?
Uh, no, I'm searching a job, and in banking sector, private banking bank, and I getting selected, but because of some their rules and norms, I do not agreeing, and my parents not allowing me to sign any kind of agreement. So yeah.
Okay. So once you get a hold of a job, you might get the opportunity to speak in English with someone there in your
Yeah.
workplace.
Yeah, even sir in Maharashtra where I live, here in official language is only Marathi, and I had a conversation. I have conversation with actually. I had a long conversation with one bank manager, sir, and even they did not caught any mistake in my communication. They compliment me that it's not sound like you are Marathi medium student, like that. I make a mistake confidently. I don't care the mistake. So they see my confidence. Yeah.
So you keep coming here. What can I say? You keep coming to Clapingo. I know you would be spending money coming here, but what to do? I mean, you can't find anyone to converse.
Yeah, Clapingo is the
So,
only application where you get a one-on-one conversation. If I just start to join any class, here is also not an class availability because I live in a small town. So even if I want to go outside for taking education, I need to go. I need to use my personal vehicle. So yes, that is how it is very difficult, sir, for town girl to learn any language because we do not have that much availability. So
so
when we just join any online classes, we get a one-on-one session. Like right now, I am the only student, and you just teaching me lots. Like if I just making some errors, you just on the spot you are correcting me. But when I just join coaching classes, even if I just join in another district, then they will not give that much time to each student. So it became very difficult because you do not because that teacher do not have that much time to spend and give the particular time to the student, each student. It's became very difficult for them. If you just asking them single mistake, then they will get irritated. But online it's not happen, and tutors are very helpful. Even sir, you do not get irritated to correcting me same mistake. If I just join coaching classes and if I'm asking the same and I just making the same errors, they might be get irritated. Even I paying them, yeah, fees.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
Dipali, I was just thinking over your problem. Uh, I think you tell me, are you reading a novel?
not
What
reading
book?
the novel. Like my
What are you?
college and school book, and there is some story. I just read. I'm focusing on the quality, like
Okay.
how to improve the sentence structure. Not means I only reading the 10 sentence, but in proper manner, how to construct the sentence, like and trying to remember that same sentence and trying to repeat the same sentence. Yes, and
Okay.
I'm
So
just reading loudly.
are there exchange of dialogues in that book?
Yes, yes,
So you read out those dialogues aloud to your own self.
yes, yes.
Okay.
One play, into one play act.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you read out to those dialogues to your own self. Ask a question and you answer the same thing. Keep on repeating it.
yeah,
Read it aloud in different way, like
yeah,
with different emotions, or you can say different feelings.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
yeah.
there's a
Yes.
ways of expressing something, no? So you read it that way. Practice
Hmm.
on that.
Yeah. Actually, when we speak any language, we actually need to feel that emotion. Like if I'm just happy, so I need to act like I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. And if I'm sad, yes, I'm very sad. I'm very sad. I don't know what to do today. Like that means it. Even you are not speaking, but your expression telling a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm working on.
Yeah, you do that. So now shall we get on to the topic that we have for this session? History. It is history, and history is my favorite topic. I'm a student of history.
Yeah,
So
mine
let's
too. Mine too. When
so let
I was school. Please go ahead, sir.
so so do you like studying history?
I used to get interest, and especially when it about and ghost and historical places. Lots of historical places became haunted place nowadays.
So have you ever been curious to know the history of some particular person or particular place or thing?
Yes, 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 yes. Um, I always I always curious about to what is human and how we get a different religion, because in India there are lots many religion and different state have their own culture. So I always get attract with this and curious about. I have curiosity to know how this happen and how we how human get this portion of Maharashtra, how this person this get the portion of other state, and how our country is different than other country. So why what happened, and yes,
Yeah.
because of we want to know, and you ask people, but people do not have answer of your question, and that's make you read. Yes.
If you could rewrite history, what would you rewrite?
Which state?
If you could rewrite some portion of the history, what would
Okay,
you
yeah.
rewrite?
A religion. I will revoke their religion, and every each human each person is a human only. Yes. Yeah.
See, history of different regions are quite, they're not similar. Like British history is very different to Indian history. Chinese history is entirely different. American history is all nonsense. There is no actually history in it. So, which region interests you more? History
Indian
of
history
which
only
region?
because we region region does it mean the region
Which
means our
region,
country and different
like Indian
region, yeah,
Peninsula,
our
Europe?
country. Hmm.
So, which region
Indian
interests you
history.
more? Indian history, no? Indian history is much more
Yeah.
colorful than other regions, except for history of
Yes,
England or
yes.
Europe. You can say in parts it is, but otherwise, American history is totally barren. Nothing has happened there except for
But
the
we learned Kranti, American Kranti. We had we start to learn what is Kranti and process. I do not have that word in English, but American Kranti, and that is what we get to know that how we can learn more than how we can learn from their culture as well.
from
Process, yeah, from
American history. I mean, there's
Kranti,
nothing to
Kranti,
learn from American history. It is basically their history is development. I mean, their
development of, yeah, technology. Yeah, yeah.
initially there was a lot of migration from Europe to America. People kept on going there, and the British government and some European countries also banished people, criminals, to America. They, instead of sending to prisons, they sent them to America. Okay, to go, you live there, you leave this place. So a lot of corrupt people and bad elements had reached America in the beginning. Not only men but women too. Then lot to uh, to develop the agriculture on the
Hmm.
farms. People had just occupied vast areas of land, and to work on that, a lot of black people from African countries were sent there as slaves. They worked as slaves, literally, with chains
Hmm.
on their foot, shackles on their
Yeah.
foot. But later
Sir,
on, that developed into a mass movement against, the white people. There was a big fight. There was then uh, uh, the Americans living there in America. They formed their
hmm.
own union and they fought against the British. So that was the first war. It's
Yeah.
called the War of Independence. After that, there was some sort of a government in America. Prior to that, there was no system of administration or no system of governing the people. Okay, sheriffs were appointed for one small territory or one small town. So, but overall, there
Yeah.
was no, governing structure. Other totally against how things were prevailing in like Europe or even India. Then, uh, you know, uh, their constitution was drafted, and then the election of president started
Yeah.
taking place. After then, there was no war and such things. There was no tension or no king and no,
Because they
Raja
were
or
busy in
Maharaja
our
or
country,
whatever.
that's why. Yeah. Because they were busy in our country. They have a lot of interest in our country
Yeah.
people as well.
And they at the beginning of 20th century, they went into an overdrive to become the become a industrialized state. So their history is
Hmm.
basically after start from the start of 20th century is the growth of the industries over there.
Yeah, yeah. And I only appreciate them because they they took technology in our country. They established technology in our country, railway, electricity, and industry, like different kind of
Yeah.
industry here. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
because of
that's
them
true.
we develop. Otherwise, it became very hard for Indians. So for that only, I appreciate them. Otherwise, not. Bharat, Sone ki चिड़िया, you know sir that song? जहाँ
Yes,
डाले डाले पर सोने की चिड़िया करते हैं
yes,
बसेरा,
yes.
भारत करते हैं मेरा.
At the beginning of this 20th century, in 1910, the Indian rupiah was 12 times stronger than the British
Yeah,
pound sterling.
bargain. And by there was also bargain system, and our bargain system was also very strong that time, that days. Yeah, and they, because of that, they get attracted our culture, and that's why they just stole all this sona and all, and
Yeah.
bring their own country. They are very intelligent and smart.